Hey y'all, it's Alana. I am the human behind Built to Heal, and I started making videos of my workouts because I wholeheartedly believe that I am not special. I am simply a human who has been working at healing for a really long time. And what I'm doing here, I started my workout on the trampoline to help me get into my body, and as you can see, it just asked for a little bit more firm feedback. So that's why I got off on the ground. And then I came back up onto the trampoline, and you can see my body just really wanted to get up onto my toes. I have been working super duper hard to unwind a lifetime of not only jaw clenching from undiagnosed sleep apnea. Not only was I not breathing well in my sleep, but I couldn't during my daytime either. I had no idea. So I have been rapidly dropping tension since double jaw surgery 1 year ago, and I don't think I'm special in my ability to heal. I think everybody can do it. So I'm just gonna get real vulnerable, sharing what my workouts look like, because I think every single person who watches this could also heal. You are built to. We just got to tap into your nervous system. So you can see me here touching my left shin. I've had some serious cranky contractions in there since about August 17th. It's currently August 1st of 26, so almost a year. My calf and shin have been holding on to tension. It was literally like a huge shift in my fascia. I had a big clunk about 3 weeks after double jaw surgery, and it moved from my hip, and I had a huge release in my jaw, which felt great. And then ever since, it was like my jaw can't clench, so my shin wanted to. So you can see I'm dealing with a little bit of like my actual calf on the posterior side, the back, but even my lateral, kind of up where my tib fib joint is. Like, your tib is the leg bone on the medial side. The fib is the tinier bone on the outside where I'm holding. And so your peroneals, your shin muscles on the outside, they help to evert and invert the ankle, just turn it in and out. They are just asking for a little bit of love. So you can see me just literally giving them some sensory feedback as I touch. And then my toes beg for me to touch them. That's why I love yoga so much. It's like the place that I can touch my feet, and it's totally socially acceptable. But I'm trying to do it more in the gym because whatever, screw the haters. But I do not have a dance background, y'all. First of all, if you see me moving and it looks kind of dancey, it's just because I love music and I can feel it in my body again after not being able to for so long, because I was clenched literally from my jaws to my feet. So I spent a really intense year getting my body to unwind. It happened the same night after jaw surgery. Immediately upon waking up, I could tell, wow, my breathing has changed forever. It went from like breathing through a little tiny coffee stir stick straw to breathing through a fat boba straw. You know, those yummy blended drinks with like the tapioca pearls in the bottom and the big fat straws. That's literally, it felt like I was drinking out of a fire hose at first, but clearly my airway is not the size of a fire hose. But yeah, so my neck started unwinding that night just from having more oxygen, and because I'd done so much body work ahead of time. So then at the end of December, when I had my tongue tie untethered, and I was then able to like actually start suctioning my tongue up between my teeth, like, oh mama, it's just been new levels of unwinding. But the first song in my playlist today, if you decide you want to replay this and play some music and you don't know what to do, you don't feel comfortable just freestyle moving, then you can follow me. You can do what I'm doing. Even if you don't have a trampoline, just sit on the floor. But I'm not trying to like train my abs here. I'm literally just letting my body move, because it's like my brain is trying to remap how my body moves in space. So your axial skeleton is from your skull to your sacrum, the middle of your pelvis, and that's where the spine runs, right? So from your supercomputer, your brain, safe in your cranium, connecting to your spinal cord all the way through your vertebrae to the bottom of your hips where it ends at your cauda equina, I think it's called. Horsetail, I think, is the literal lateral Latin translation, sorry. That's the axial skeleton, and then your appendicular is your arms and your legs. So my supercomputer is literally trying to remap not only my axial skeleton, but also my appendicular, and figure out how to drive this thing, which is my body. You can see my right shin here is tremoring now. I can do that pretty naturally after working hard at it for 3 years. go look up Dr. Michael Bercelli, trauma release exercises on YouTube. I started doing that 3 years ago because I was in such a pit of despair, and I was doing any and everything to try to stay alive and not die. I didn't even know about my undiagnosed sleep apnea this time 3 years ago. I just knew I had 2 kids who weren't sleeping through the night, and I was barely sleeping, and I felt like I was dying. Only to find out a year and a half ago, I literally was. My brain and my heart were failing. I'll talk about more of that another time. But I had a brain view. It's like the science to like confirm what was happening. So when I say I was dying, I literally was. My organs were failing. So you can see my right leg is shaking. That literally just helps my body process any stuck old emotions that might be in there, any reason I might be contracted. Our body contracts not only from physical or physiological problems, like I wasn't getting enough airflow for 42 years. And 42 and a half, I wasn't getting enough nitric oxide because I couldn't seal my tongue, which meant I was mouth breathing still, even after double jaw surgery. The tongue tie untethering really helped me get my tongue seal. And when you breathe through your nose, you get nitric oxide. What is that? Well, it's a vasodilator. It's the best gift you can give your heart. On that note, if you are taking mouthwash every day, freaking throw that shit out. Okay? I'm trying really hard to like not be so vulgar. I apologize. That F-bomb did slip out. But yeah, mouthwash, it's killing good microbiome in your mouth that help your heart stay healthy. So get rid of your mouthwash and just brush and floss better, y'all. Also, try not to sleep with your mouth open. Tape is an option for sure, but it is a Band-Aid. If you want to know how to make your face stronger, I have been doing neck up strength and conditioning since June. I started a supple summer challenge for myself June 1st, and I'm going to check in end of summer before my kids go back to school. We homeschool, but they do go somewhere for a couple days a week, just so literally they have other interaction with children, and I have a little calm and don't need to be needed full time. But since I added the neck up strength and conditioning specifically for my face and my swallow muscles, my lip seal's gotten really strong. So if you need a discount code, you want to know more about that, just make a note in the comments. I'm going to do my best to get back to everybody. Just be mindful, please. I am a busy mom of 2. We homeschool. My children are only 6, and the youngest just turned 4 last week. He's still very much a 3-nager. So my time freedom is not ample, but I do like to share this because, y'all, you can heal. I'm not special. I don't have a dance background. I have an academic background in sports medicine with a career through strength and conditioning and injury prevention amongst various populations. I can tell you more another time. And then I owned a hot yoga studio for 3 years here in the Houston suburbs. So I did teach hot yoga classes, hot Pilates classes, high intensity interval training. My preference is to teach to music because I love music. So the first song I listened to today was Heart of Stone by Jelly Roll. The lyrics being like, "Dear Lord, can you hear me? I've had enough of my demons." Whew, that hits deep. You can see me here moving my eyes because guess what, y'all? They're controlled by muscles too. The orbicularis oculi, for example, it's the round muscle that helps you to wink. Okay, you've got muscles that you can't see inside your skull. Lateral, medial, meaning left and right. Superior, inferior, meaning above, below. You don't use those muscles, you lose them. Or if they get tight from being survival clenching your whole life like me, just moving my eyes can deepen a posture, and I don't even really have to move the rest of my body if my eyes are going. So yeah, I'm freestyling it. I do not have a dance background. I have a fitness background, and I've really dropped my interest in doing things the same left to right. I don't count reps. I don't count sets. When it comes to me freestyling, I just gotta move. The second song I listened to today was Amen, also by Jelly Roll and Shaboozy. So if you want to go back and rewatch this, crank the tunes. If you don't know what to do, just do what I'm doing. You don't need to be on a trampoline. Just be on the floor. Be mindful in deep back bends. You want to have your tongue up between your teeth. I'll explain more in the next one.